Storm Team weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. So I'm really excited. We're going to be warming up. Is that right?
Yeah, but we got to get through one more cold night tonight. And boy, was it cold this morning. If you stepped outside this morning, hopefully you didn't have to, but if you did, you needed your coat for sure. Most of us, when we could, you know, if you were off work, got to sleep in the bed, stay warm. That's what I did. We had temperatures that were in the 20s this morning here in San Angelo. It was all the way down to the single digits in Amarillo. Freezes all the way down towards San Antonio, and most of you woke up in the 20s. A few of you in the teens this morning. 17 degrees was your morning low in Eden, 23 in Ozona, 23 in Junction, 22 here in San Angelo, 18 in Sterling City, and 21 in Ballinger. It's going to be even colder than that, though, when you wake up in the morning tomorrow morning. And part of the reason you can easily see on our time lapse, we had all the clouds that were out here. Even though we had the clouds, we were able to get cold as that cold air worked through. And then the clouds cleared as we went towards the afternoon. That's setting us up for crystal clear skies tonight. When you have that dry air, light winds, crystal clear skies, a good recipe for radiational cooling. Means any sort of heat we had in the atmosphere today just evaporates. And we didn't get a lot of heat today. We didn't even warm up to 32. Record cold tonight. Another chilly day on the way for tomorrow, but we will be spring-like by the weekend. And with it, the potential for some spring-like thunderstorms. You can really see how that cold air mass just held on to the state most of the day. And we saw temperatures rapidly drop as we went through the evening this evening, already down to 19 and lower 20s for some of you. It's 21 in Sterling City, but the Mesonet site just outside of town has already dropped to 19, 21 currently in Ballinger, 25 right now in Ozona, 29 in Junction, and we're sitting at 22 in San Angelo. Keep in mind, 22 is what we woke up to this morning. The problem is our dew points are in the lower teens, and so temperatures are going to do their best to get down there, especially with the light winds we have right now, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, we had temperatures that got up into the 30s today. There is a freeze warning in effect to our south. That goes all the way down towards the coast. They're expecting a freeze all the way down there, even a hard freeze for areas just to the north of Houston. We aren't officially under a warning just because we've already had a freeze this season, so not expecting a warning to come out, but we will all have a hard freeze tonight with temperatures in the teens in the 20s. High pressure settling right over us. It moves just barely off to the east tomorrow. That's the good news, because as it moves off to the east, we get the winds out of the east and eventually the southeast. That brings in that warm up. It just takes a while to get here. Tonight, though, temperatures, they're going to drop really cold with those clear skies. Futurecasts having a hard time really grasping what will go on. Upper teens, lower 20s expected. The model's only showing about 25, but these are the temperatures I expect you to wake up with in the morning. I'm calling for a low of 16 here in San Angelo, which would break our record of 18 that was set in 1927. Speaking of records, we had the coldest March day, or at least the 6th coldest March day on record here, with a high of 32 today, and that's the coldest March day we've had since 1995. Abnormally cold air sitting in here, but you're going to wake up to the teens on Tuesday morning. The good news is, as we go into the afternoon, we'll warm up into the 40s. The bad news is we've got another cold night on the way Wednesday morning, where temperatures drop fairly near freezing, and then Wednesday in the afternoon, with those winds shifting back out of the east and southeast, we're going to be able to muster the 60s, and then we'll be talking 80s by the time we head towards Friday. That's the good news. Here comes another system, though. This is going to be our first spring-like system that comes with those springtime temperatures. You can see it coming out of the west, and as that pulls through, the potential for a few thunderstorms Friday night into Saturday. None tonight, though. Tonight, very cold. 16 degrees. Record cold on the way for tonight. Going to be one of those nights you want maybe 3 blankets on your bed. 2, 3 blankets, throw in a few dogs, you'll be plenty warm. You don't want to go outside if you don't have to in the morning. If you do, bundle up the kiddos as they head to school. 46 is your high temperature tomorrow. Still chilly, but it'll be warming up. It's going to feel a little bit warmer with all the sunshine. Plenty of sunshine on the way for your Tuesday. Take a look at the extended forecast, because that's the best news ever. We're in the 70s and the 80s Thursday and Friday, and then that weak front comes through, bringing the potential for a few thunderstorms Friday night into Saturday morning. After that, though, look at this weekend that's on the way. Lower 70s compared to the weekend we have had. It's just been so cold. I'm looking forward to that.
I am too. And I don't think you need a reason to cuddle up with a bunch of dogs.
Don't need any reason at all, but my dog literally would not move today. She usually jumps off the bed. No, she sat next to me. She knew what was going on.
Yeah, she knew she needed to keep you warm, and probably her too. All right, thanks, Josh. Coming up on KSAN News, a UNT student talks about her support